What's going on, everybody? It's Glenn for the latest news. If you're new here, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna get my review on SmackDown. I know I'm 2 days late, but I get a review before Monday Night Raw tonight. SmackDown at this was the SmackDown at the SummerSlam. It was okay. Could have been a little better. Only try. Excuse me. Highlight of the night. Two highlights of the night. Cody Rhodes giving Kevin Owens a title shot for the Undisputed World Championship. Also, Andrade and Santos Escobar had a great match. Pretty Deadly had a match. They lost. Of course, they lost. DIY had a match as well. They came out on top. But yeah, DIY beat Pretty Deadly. Also, I wanted to my condolences to Kevin Sullivan and his family. Rest in peace to the legend Kevin Sullivan. WWE gave a tribute to him. I want to send my condolences to Kevin's Sullivan's family, and prayers go out to them. But SmackDown Friday night was the highlight. Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes. Well, it started off with Cody Rhodes. He came out there. He couldn't really give much words between that much because the bloodline, Solo Sokola and the Tongas came out and intervened. So Solo he didn't come to talk. He want his get back for that. For the undisputed championship, as he feel like he rightfully deserved, which a lot of people feel like he don't. They don't want to see Solo get that match again. I kind of don't want to see it either. He had his shot. That's that. But the tribal chief Roman Reigns was there in attendance. Man, he went out there and he went out there for the fences. But we gonna get into it. We gonna get into it. We also know who's LA Knight. Who's going to compete against LA Knight for that U.S. belt. Looking like it's going to be Santos Escobar. He could thank Carmelo Hayes for that. He came up and interfered for on Andrade. Prepare to see those guys that have some more matches down the line. I know Andrade is 2-0 against Carmelo Hayes, but I feel like Carmelo Hayes is going to get the next couple of matches. They're going to have like a best of 5 or 7 maybe before those guys actually go their separate ways. Cause they do put on some great matches. Carmelo Hayes and Andrade, they put on 2 great matches in the past 2 weeks ago. So, but we get with Cody and this Kevin Owens title shot thing. Kevin Owens felt like he don't deserve a title match against Cody Rhodes for the title because he feel like he ain't got a good win record, which was a good point to bring up. A lot of people feel like Cody just they don't know how to feel about Cody just giving KO a title shot like that. Like I said, Kevin Owens felt like he don't deserve it, but Cody Rhodes went over his head and went to Nick Aldis and pretty much gave his reason why that KO deserved that match at Bash of Berlin, which is going to be a great match without a doubt, but we all know KO is not going to win, or it's definitely going to be some type of plot twist to that match. I don't think it's going to be a clean finish. Bloodline could interfere in that match, or it could be another swerve in that match. I don't think it's going to be no clean finish, for sure. I mean, Kevin Owens, it's going to definitely be a great match. They're going to put up a great match, Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes, but I think it's a swerve. It's going to be a swerve in that match some way, somehow. Either the Bloodline going to interfere or somebody else going to intervene in that match. But overall, it's definitely going to... I know it's definitely going to be a great match between KO and Cody Rhodes, without a doubt. But a lot of people just confused on what was happening. But I'll just say let it play out. Just let that play out. I feel like it's going to play into something well somewhere down the line. Like long storytelling, or whatever the case may be as far as that. But, LA Knight got a new theme music. He came out, speaking his piece on winning that U.S. belt as he well deserved. Shout out to LA Knight. Like I said, it looked like Santos Escobar is gonna be his opponent. I believe at Bash of Berlin, LA Knight gonna end up being Santos Escobar. Although it's gonna be a great match, they're just not gonna have LA Knight lose the belt so quickly like that. And also, Solo had posted on, I don't know if it was his X or his Instagram, with that picture with the Tribal Chief Robert Reigns, that he lied to him. What did he mean by that? Did he lie to him about him becoming the tribal chief when he steps down after losing the belt, or about him lying about him coming back? I don't know. We still didn't hear from the tribal chief Roman Reigns. We still didn't hear a word from him yet. We still didn't really hear much. We didn't really hear nothing from Solo as far as Roman and what he meant by that. So maybe as the weeks goes on, as Roman finally speaks, whenever that may be, which will definitely be probably next week's SmackDown, this week's SmackDown, because he's gonna be at this week's SmackDown as well. So maybe we will hear something from the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. Also, we didn't get no Jimmy. But as you seen that photo up there, I believe that was at SummerSlam. Paul Heyman was with the Tribal Chief the whole time in attendance. He just was in the back. I don't know if that was at SummerSlam or SmackDown. And I believe Jimmy was back there too. They was back there with him as well. But I'm not sure what event that photo took place. I'm not too sure. So but we should be expecting to see Jimmy and Paul Heyman soon. Back on, I believe definitely back on the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns team. It's definitely right there in the picture right there, as you saw. That original bloodline is working its way back together. Now as far as how they get Jay and possibly Sami Zayn back over there into the fold, I don't know, because SmackDown still didn't get they little deal thing that Raw has gotten, as far as like a swap superstar. They had the A-Town Down Under over there, and Randy's getting a shot at Gunther, for that event at Bash of Berlin. And we had yet to see like Raw talent, like who's gonna appear on SmackDown. I don't know if they definitely waiting it out for whatever reason. Maybe they play it into the Bloodline storyline. Maybe they have Roman be granted that wish to have Jay come back with Sami Zayn possibly as well, just for that night, and then have things, get out of control to the point where those guys is going to keep coming to SmackDown. If it's Sami Zayn and Jay, to get revenge on this new bloodline, because the Tribal Chief took the bloodline out by himself single-handedly on SmackDown, but they ain't had no Jacob Fatu, so they wasn't really too complete. And I get it, they trying to keep Jacob Fatu and the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns away from each other for I guess for the time being. So those guys definitely gonna have some running with each other eventually, somewhere in the line. Actually, I feel like when Jacob Fatu do come back, he gonna be the one to actually take Roman Reigns out for the time being, to lead the other team, to lead the other rest of the bloodline, to bring Roman Reigns down, because the way he took down the bloodline this past Friday, it was just like too easy for him. Like, he just did it with ease. So I don't know. Maybe they bring Jacob Fatu back that way instead of just making him come back and just reappear. Maybe they definitely gonna have him come back that way. Possibly, who knows? It could be this week, because I'm hearing the injury wasn't as bad as everybody made it out the scene, or it probably wasn't even an injury. I heard he was just playing it off, so him and Roman won't have that run in right away. So I don't know. We just have to wait and see how this SmackDown's gonna be this week. This Friday coming up. Because I know the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns is gonna be there again. There's no telling we're gonna see Jacob Fatu or Jimmy. And even the wise man Paul Heyman. Probably so, because like I said, Jimmy's been cleared. He's been rumored to been come back. It just he still haven't made his appearance yet on the show. Maybe in the back with him and Gorilla, him and Paul Heyman, but he still haven't made an appearance on TV as of yet. Maybe they saving that for the perfect time. Maybe they want Jimmy to get that pop as well when he ain't gonna get a Tribal Chief pop, probably not, but he's gonna get some type of pop when he return as well. Especially to the aid of the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. Jay, he's good. Sammy, he's good. Them guys is like pretty much over on their own, but working them back into the story is gonna elevate all these guys to a whole nother level, because the original bloodline story elevated these guys to a whole nother level after they all separated. I mean, not so much Jimmy and Jay. Well, Jay, yeah, he's over. Not so much Jimmy, but with him coming back here in this new bloodline storyline, might elevate him to another level. You know, like I said, Jay's gonna be fine. He's gonna be a champion somewhere down the line, a singles champion. Hopefully, Jimmy becomes a singles champion somewhere down the line too. You know, not the single none of them out, because we all know they're a great tag team. The Usos is like one of the greatest tag teams of all time, you know, without a question, you know. So how they worked them way back in with Jay and possibly Sami Zayn, I don't know, but it's looking like they gonna play the long game with this one. But yeah, SmackDown this week wasn't really much to cover. It was okay show. Jay Cargill and she had a match with Iba Fire, one of those girls. It wasn't really much for to look forward to with this week SmackDown, especially after SummerSlam. Raw delivered. I don't know what happened with SmackDown besides the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns and KO getting the title shot, you know, at Bash at Berlin. But yeah, you guys let me know what y'all thought about SmackDown. For those that did see it, Raw is tonight. I will be getting my review on that no later than tomorrow for you guys. Hopefully, Raw re-delivers like they did last week, and it won't fall dry. Again, like in the past weeks. Hopefully they deliver tonight. But yeah, you guys let me know what y'all thought about SmackDown. For those of you that didn't see it, you know, always go check. Like I said, go check the YouTube highlights out on YouTube. WWE give you the full recap of the show, so you won't really miss too much or nothing with this watching the weekly recaps. They usually post it a day after or hours later, you know. So you guys go check it out, and y'all give me your comments and on it, on which I rate it. I rated a 7. Wasn't a bad show. Wasn't the greatest. You know, it could have been a little better, but hey, it's the long game being played here, so we just gotta wait and see how this thing plays out, and hopefully the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns finally speaks his words on what his agenda. Well, we know what his agenda is. It's the Moolah follow beads. You know, he want that back. You know, it was pretty obvious. You know what he was looking after. But yeah, you guys let me know what y'all thought. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And I appreciate you guys. Hopefully you guys have a blessed day. I will be back here, like I said, between no later to tonight and tomorrow with my Monday Night Raw review. But guys, you guys have a good day.